Welcome back, YouTube. This is Trilla with Blerdsbgaming, and the last time we left off on Chicken Police, I was stumped as to what to do next. We are at Natasha's weekend home, and we are trying to figure out who killed Deborah. She's at the house. She is laying on the floor. She is dead. She has the word whore written on her naked body, and we're just trying to figure it out. I went ahead and got me some coffee, so we're gonna see if we can start this clear-headed and figure it out. All right, and we're gonna start by looking at everything in the house that we looked at already before, so just bear with me to see if we missed something. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, so the phone is just something that we can call. We called the police a while ago, but they are taking their sweet time getting here, which is a good thing, because we haven't figured any of this out just yet. It's too bad this isn't live. I could ask you guys to like assist me.
Nice. Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so they're just repeating what they said before.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
Okay, that was
We
new.
can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
Okay, I have a feeling we've seen everything we're gonna see there.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it...
And that's just the same thing over and over again.
Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
And that's the same dialogue. Okay, we can look at this.
damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
It moved. What did it do?
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands? Okay, so I have a feeling this is gonna take me forever to figure out. So if I just like sit here and just turn them all, so we really should find a clue. Let's see about our codex. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. Clawville, city of Clawville. Clawville's been an independent city-state. Represented by 4 animals, figures, and the 4 hands of the crest of Clawville. Okay. Okay. That's great, but it doesn't tell us like what animals and what they represent. So I'm just trying to think, where would we have actually seen something like that? Is it... I don't think it's in here. I don't think it's in here. Something in their hands. So he makes it sound like we've seen it before. I don't think it would be in the hot dog stand. It might be at the police station. Can we go anywhere else? Just these two? Let's try the police station then. I do not want to see you guys. I mean, they're all just holding billy clubs, so I doubt very serious. That picture.
Honor, strength, and unity.
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilantes.
Can I see
Honor,
it?
strength,
No?
and unity.
Okay. We be able to see that, or is it just gonna say something?
Join the force, protect the crown, serve the people.
Get bribed, get beaten by a hooker, get fat.
Okay. Oh, we can see it. Okay, hold on. So they have swords. Do I care about what they're actually holding in their hand? Not really. Okay, so we have like a stork, a lion, a wolf, and a sheep. So the two prey are at the top. So stork and sheep, and then lion and wolf. I think that's a wolf. So let's go back and see if that actually works.
Hello there.
Oh, it
could this
works. Okay, great.
Maybe a piece
So
of
we
a
actually
painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Sorry, didn't mean to talk over that. I was just excited. So we actually hey,
Nice.
Yeah.
I talked over it and I don't even know what they said, but what is this? So we got something.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
But it's just a piece.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Okay, so we're going back to his office. And is that really a new location? It's just now you're letting us go back to the hotel, but okay. Let's return to the hotel and try to figure it out.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Okay, wonderful. We get to investigate now. So if we're looking at how it all started, the possible suspects, I personally think You know, they got Lewis up here, and that is really throwing me off here. So here's the thing. Why is Lewis like involved in almost everything? Why can we always we were able to talk to Ibn about Lewis. We were able to talk to the bouncer about Lewis. I mean, Lewis, why you in here with the suspects though? Like, okay. So we know that I do think that Natasha, she looks terrified, true. But I don't totally dismiss that she could be in on this. Ibn could be in on this because he's really not interested at all in what's going on, which is kind of a red flag. Your girlfriend is receiving threats and you just like don't even care. And then we have Olivia, who's just like really mysterious. So these are the things that we have. Gangster lover, strange threats, Deborah is dead, Natasha is afraid, Natasha and Molly. So are we like thinking maybe Molly still is kind of involved in this, even though Natasha told us that she wasn't? All right, so we actually do this. So let's start with, who do I suspect the most? She's out of it, of course. Not sure how they want us to do this because we could drag Deborah up there and then the list to see if they have anything to say about the connection of the two. But let's start with Ibn. And could be important, but not now. So we have Natasha. I wonder, okay, so if we're talking about how things all started, I want to put Deborah and that card up there because Deborah was how it started. But anyway, I'm just kind of working through it all. Okay, so we have Natasha up here. So there. Okay. What are we exactly connecting it to? Do we need to connect another person? No. Is dead. I can't. Almost, but not quite. Strange threats? Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing now. Natasha and the threats, but what's the connection? They make her suspicious. She is the source of them. They clearly weren't for her. They were clearly addressed to her. It's C or D.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with D.
Are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, is she trying to send a message though? But that's fine. That's fine. As you guys can see, I am not a detective by trade for a reason. All right, so she's getting the strange threats. I'm thinking because of the list.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She didn't show it to us. It was Fillmore that did that. She kept it a secret.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
So it was the who's who. It'd be interesting. I'm gonna put Lewis up there and see what happens, because his family is like, His family seems to be connected.
What could we do with this list?
He has something to do with it. It makes him suspicious. He may know about it. He used it as a diversion. He may know something about it. It doesn't make him suspicious, so to speak, not
I
yet.
know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Okay. Is it closed?
So, the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Fillmore gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By
I actually
heart.
still do. 932.
932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
I don't know why.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
I wonder if we chose some different things, if it would still come out like it did.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the Chicken Police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
Okay.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him. Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
These names, I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes, it's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, Are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
We're still gonna ask about the other one. Let's start with the Sweltering Nile.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes. But stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
I think the word you're looking for there is phrasing. All right, so Hobart Ibn Wessler or Natasha Katsinko?
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
I wonder, is the names of the people on the list people that might have betrayed the family? And is this like a revenge plot or something? And she's just throwing us off with this whole whore business? Stranger things have happened. All right, so we questioned him all we could. I'm gonna go ahead and look at our codexes. Okay, the card we found on Deborah is a membership card of a luxury brothel, the Sweltering Nile. An interesting name. And then we have, I wonder who this was supposed to be. I feel like we missed them. And then, anything further on Natasha? The list with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha and thus with the threats too. The Sweltering Nile. Is there? Oh, there's other places. And we actually see this one. A tiny kiosk in the heart of Calavera Hills is small, almost invisible, but hides one of the most crucial things in this ishhole: knowledge. All right, the Sweltering Nile, an almost legendary luxury brothel that is visited mainly by members of the upper crust and by Lewis, as it turned out recently. Okay. Anything else in the codex? Yeah, there actually is. Okay, we didn't read any of these. Okay, so we have humans. I was really wondering about this when I heard about it earlier. So we do kind of exist in this world, but more like as mythical creatures. Anyway, human is a mythical creature appearing in many stories and legends. Usually it appears as a wise creature, a keeper of secrets, but it also has a dual nature because chaos and destruction follow in its wake. According to most, the essence of its symbolism lies in the fact that certain secrets require a substantial price to be paid. By uncovering these secrets, we bring a curse upon ourselves. Some believe humans are the messengers of Nikfatiti, the god of nothingness, and usually depict them as angels with wings. Council of 12. Although Clawville is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction aside from the king are in the hands of the Council of 12, or as most animals think, entirely as most animals think entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businessmen as well. And then we have Hector III, the Fox King. Hector III, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is the third member of the Folix, I don't know how to say that, dynasty. Although Clawville is a small state, its king is among the most influential animals of the wilderness, not because of the city's actual importance, but for riches of its faraway colonies. Okay. All right, so let's go. Now, as usual, it's been about 25 minutes, and I like to keep the videos that long. So this is going to be the end of this episode, but we'll see you again for the next episode, and we're going to be going to the brothel. All right, thank you, and have a great day. I'm glad you guys were here to join us.